Previously on Terry Ann's Saturday Night Live interviews.
Ash remarks, and I don't want to go into that because I don't want to really paint a negative picture of her, but
Yeah.
it's not easy to communicate with her. If I That's all I can say.
Okay, so that was the question. That was the answer to your question, Cyril. So if your daughter were to be tuned in tonight watching our live, what would be that one thing you would want to say to her so she can keep keep it in her heart to always remember that you're still here?
Well, all I can say is that I love her, regardless of the fact that I might not have any legal affiliation to her, because I know her mom did everything to make sure that I couldn't have any rights over her, that nothing I say could control what decisions she took for her. All I can say is that I know that she's biologically, she's my daughter, and I love her just like I love all my other children, and I wish well for her, whether she wants me to be a part of her life or not. I'm just hoping that she makes it in life, and with or without me, that everything goes well for her. But I'm also asking her to reach out, get to know your dad, talk to me. I'm not a beast.
Yes, that's nice. I like that. I like.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's that girl Terian. If you are new to my channel, I say welcome. Today I am here with some great news. On our previous interview, which was 2 weeks ago, with Michael Nelson, where he was really concerned about not having the parental rights to his daughter, and I am so proud that I was able to bring that bond between the two of them again. And this is what his daughter has to say. Let's get right into it.
Good day, everyone. My name is Gabrielle James. I like being called Gabby, but yeah. I'm basically here today to announce some overwhelming news, and it's basically about a relationship with my dad and I. So where do I start? A week ago, he took part in an interview a week ago where he was asked questions about his life and everything, and the questions that he was asked, that he answered my questions, although he had already told me some of those stuff in the past, but I still came to an understanding at that time. And his interviewer got into contact with me, and she spoke to me, and we had a really good conversation, and I explained to her and everything, and it was really good. And because of that whole interview, today, a day like today, after 19 years of my life on this earth, the 19 years that I've been on this earth, I'm finally able to have a peaceful, respectful, good, free relationship with my father, finally. And it's all because of the interview. I will say it's all because of the interview and that whole thing, that my dad and I have reconnected on good notes, and I'm liking it so far. My dad, I like him. Like, he's just, the more I listen to the way that he speak, and he always inspire me, like, cause like, I mean, like, he's my dad, so I took stuff from him. Like, when I listen to this man speak, he amazed me with his talent and his abilities and the way that he speak. And yes, I'm going to go into detail now into my past and how I was confused. So basically, when I was very young, as most of you who watched the interview, you would already know what he said about not being able to see me from young, and it's for me too. And there was this one time I was 10 years old, and I can never forget that. I don't forget things easily like that. I was 10 years old. He came over to see me, and it's sad that I only saw my dad in person once. I mean, some people don't get to see their dad at all, but at the same time, yeah, I only got to see my dad once in person. We used to communicate, through video calls, and different stuff, and things went kind of awkward, and I only listened to one side of the story on why I was away from my father. And I'm not putting blame on anybody, but I'm blaming myself for not investigating the situation on my own and taking actions on my own, right? And I also want to apologize for disrespecting you, Dad. If you're watching this video right now, I am very, very sorry that I disrespected you to that extent. And I disrespected your wife. I disrespected your whole family, because your kids were siblings, you understand? And I am very sorry. I'm here today and saying that I'm very sorry, deep from my heart, that I'm sorry. This is not the type of person I am. I love being at peace. I don't like drama. I just don't like being in drama with people and having them to have a grudge against me. If something happened, I like to go and make peace, because it makes me feel good within myself. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna go on to please everybody, because not everybody will like you in life. Not everybody will like you. You understand? So yeah, I just love being at peace with people. Who doesn't like you, who doesn't want to agree and make make peace with you, it's their problem, and you just let it be. You don't force things. You know what I'm saying. But yes, I'm really happy. Like, I have this joy. Like, I don't know, but despite all this COVID thing that's going on, like, so much has happened for me. So many changes based on how I think now. I meditate a lot. I meditate every morning, and the more and more I meditate, I come to my senses and to realize. I literally realize things, and I pray a lot as well. So like, and God has blessed me with a vision to see things and just see things in the right point of view, and follow your instincts. Follow what you want to do in life, like what you feel is best for you. You understand? And not what somebody says to you, or not what somebody wants for you, because it's your life and not theirs. If you're gonna live your life for what somebody wants for you, at the end of the day, you're not gonna be all that happy, because it's not what you really want. You understand? Most of the time, the person that wants to tell you what to do with your life, they don't have anybody telling them what to do with their life, and they're doing what they want to do, and they're more happy than you because they're doing what's in their instincts to do, what pleases them, and you're just being ruled. You understand? So yes, like, I've been so happy, and because of how I think things, things happen when people say stuff to you. Sometimes we're all human. Sometimes somebody says something to you and you don't take it into consideration and investigate the matter and see for yourself first. and you're just ready, just believe what the person says and create drama, right? So yes, I have so much just saying, and I honestly, I feel proud of myself. I feel proud of myself for despite any obstructions of me, the reason why I didn't have the relationship with my dad and thing. I feel proud of myself for me actually coming on my own terms and making it happen for myself. You see, you have to make it happen for yourself. You cannot depend on people for what you want in life. You understand? And yeah, I'm so happy. And all I can really say is I am happy that my dad and I were cool. And yeah, we're cool, we're on good terms, we talk well. And so far I can see I have a lot in common with my dad. Like, I have a lot in common with my dad. Like, so much. Like, you know how you observe somebody and like it can be your family member or your mom or somebody or your dad or your cousin, and the more you get to know them, the more you observe them and you realize like, wow, that person really has a lot in common with me, and that person is a lot like me. And that's me. When I watch his live, I listen to the way he speak and the things that he's able to do and his lifestyle and everything, like, yeah. So, and one more thing, I wanna thank you, Dad, for still hanging on and being there and still having the love for me as your daughter. Thank you for not pushing me away when I came to disrespect you and your family, because anybody would it's easy to just push somebody away when they disrespect you, and or like not, I mean, yeah, push them away. But what I'm really trying to say is thank you for accepting my apology and still being happy with me despite my disrespect in the past. And what happened in the past is the past, I must say. And I'm looking forward that to move on into a bright future with you, to see you in person, you know, as often as I can, and have you, and to be in your company and speak about stuff, because you're just like you're my inspiration right now. I'm inspired by many, but to be inspired by my own dad with his talent and everything, like the urge to meet you in person, that is getting more and more stronger than I could ever imagine. The more I get to know you, the more I want to meet you. And I know it will happen. It's all about patience and letting time do its thing. So with God's spare our lives, God's willing, in the few months and years to come, I hope and pray that we will meet in person and as often as possible, and just be us and be like a normal dad and daughter, really have a normal dad and daughter relationship, you know. And I feel so good, like I honestly feel so good that things are just I'm relieved, like I'm just so happy and relieved, and I am so at peace and my mind is relaxed, no stress. And thank you again. I'm gonna end the video right here, and I want to say to anybody, I want to leave a message to everybody who's watching this video. my message to you is do what makes you happy. Do what's in your instincts. As long as it doesn't include anything with you getting yourself killed, anything dangerous, just do what makes you happy. Do what you feel is right for you. You understand? And because at the end of the day, it's your life. It is your life. You understand? So do what makes you happy. Do what's in your instincts to do. Do not let anybody tell you do this or do that. Do what you think is right for you. And at the end of the day, it's better to do what you think is right for you at the moment, and you experience and you see for yourself. In that way, you will see for yourself. You understand? Because if I didn't listen to the stuff that I was told, you understand, and investigated for myself in the past, I would have been in a better relationship with my dad by now. I'd have a really good relationship with my dad from way back. You understand? It's because I did not go out to see for myself, experience, you know? It's because I did not ignore what was told to me and go out to experience for myself. If and that what they were saying to me is wrong or right, I would have known that it was. I would have found the answers way back. But you know, such is life, you know. And the best thing today is it's all over now. Everything is fine with me and my dad, and everything is just fine. And yeah, I want to say again, thank you to Terry-Ann for this whole interview thing that she has going on. It's really good. It's really, really good. That's a really good thing, because look what it did. Look at what it did, and it's just amazing. I like it, and that's something that I wouldn't mind doing, because I like talking to people about life, and I like motivating people, and I also like I like motivating people. I like talking about life. I like that type of stuff. I just want to say thank you again, Terry-Ann. Goodbye.